Hello, my American friends, patriots, friends around the world. It's time for us to pull together as one right now as we are seeing things that change the country of the United States and the world, particularly in the last 12 months, even the 12 months prior with this chest infection thing that was going around, or maybe still is. We have to pull together now more than ever. This video is unscripted, and it's me telling you some of the stuff I've been preparing for over the last, well, my whole life, but particularly the last, say, 3, 4, 5 years, hardcore. This is just a few things, about 10%. So let's get into it. My name is Tom. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe, ring that bell, and support the channel by sharing it and telling somebody else. I got my new set here. I've been working on it, by the way, and it's about 25% finished. It's going to be really nice when it's all set up and totally finished. So, on our first time on our new table, I got a lot of stuff, and what I want to portray to you is, heaven forbid, if bad things were to happen to us here in the U.S. Is it possible? Oh yeah, oh yeah. I don't want to get into any issues about talking about the government or anything like that. Nothing at all. I just want to talk about us as good American patriots and good Christians around the world, what we should do to help ourselves and prepare for bad things that can take our lives and our families' lives. And here I go. These are some essentials, some that you should think about. What I really want to do is just go through some of the things that I've been working on. First of all, you have to have a good rifle, okay? And you can't, don't try to copy me where you need 15, 20 rifles. Get one good one. So what I have here to show you, I don't think I've even shown you this one yet. This is really nice, and it's chambered by a round that we have to speak about more. Now that I have the new studio here, this new set, this is a 6.8 special, which briefly, the way I can explain it, is got the ballistics of an AK-47, really powerful, but the speed of a 5.56, a much longer accuracy than an AK-47. Really a round that needs to be spoken about more. And I have a nice Shepherd scope on this. And you see I added the Fab Defense on the back. My friend here, Josh, is recording tonight. Thank you, Josh. If you can zoom in on that. So I got 30 rounds in the back. I got 20, 30 rounds here. And I got my long distance scope. I'm going to talk about even night vision, all these things you're going to have to start thinking about. I'm going to show you some nuclear gas mask and respirators and things that you probably didn't think about. So keep watching the video. You want to take a look right here, Josh. And I've shown this before right here. What I'm pointing at is a grab-and-go Pelican case for your rifle. And what I do is, all my rifle cases have a Pelican case, and I have to add more magazines to this one. I have to add about 8, 10 more. But this is my first one I would like to grab and go because it's got that nice scope on it. But then alongside of that, I know I want more mags. Well, what I like to do is carry them in something I can throw over my shoulder holster. Well, let me talk about my shoulder holster. WeaponsEducationHolsters.com. You'll see some stuff on the screen. That's where you get the best, highest quality leather shoulder holsters in the nation. And I'm going to show you something really cool here for shotgun ammo. You got to be prepared. A lot of people are putting videos out now about food and about water, which of course is hugely important. But there's enough videos out on that. I'm going to stick on kind of the ammunition and technical stuff here for you. But this is it's going to be heavy. So if it's too heavy for you, don't buy it. So you got to think about the weight. But here I got, what do I got? A 5 or 6, 6.8 30 round, 6.8 special mags. And I can carry pistol mags in front here. This is inexpensive. This one's made by Condor. You want to throw this over your body armor, which I'll talk about here in a moment. Josh, what's the name of the other company that makes these really good ones?
The other one, those would be Haley Strategic.
Haley Strategic, right. I have like 4 or 5 of those.
Smaller ones, similar to that, a little bit
They're more
higher end
expensive.
nylon.
That's the high-end ones. Strelly, what's it called?
Haley Strategic.
Haley Strategic. And these are Condors. These are lower cost you can get on Amazon. But you need something like this to grab and go with your rifle. Okay, so now we spoke about a rifle and having your mags grab and go. Now, with a shotgun, you're going to have hopefully a semi-automatic. I've shown you what my FN SLP. I've got like 8-10 shotguns, but that's my favorite. My FN SLP. I told everyone to buy it when it was available. Now they don't sell it no more, and they're going towards lower shell count on shotguns. So grab them now while you can. I keep saying that, grab them now while you can. But look at this, what I made with my leather shop. And yeah, so when I grab my shotgun to go, you know, I got my shells to go, 45 to be exact, and it spins and it's really awesome. I did a separate video on this. So when I grab my shotgun, I have my shells. You have to be prepared. You got to think of, in your house, wherever you're living, you got to think of the yardage around your house, the danger you're in, as far as if there was some sort of horrific thing to happen. Let's get into that right now. Let's get into, let's say, a train derails and there's a gas leak. Okay, Josh, you're a specialist with these masks. And I got these for sale on my store, Armory Express Outlet, but call 954-804-4381. These are like the hardest things to get right now in the nation. A really good, high quality, military grade respirator / gas mask, and no one talks about having a papper. What is a papper? It goes on your hip and it puts air. See, here's the filters here. Now, these colors on these filters mean a lot. So we're going to do separate videos on all these products now that I have this new spot here to walk right to and just use the tripod to look at me, and you're going to see a lot more content from me, so I'm happy about that. But these colors mean a lot. They want to accept the mustard gas, but if there is a chlorine attack, what this papper does, you put it on, you need one for your whole family. You hear that? Okay. Oh, I feel it strong. It is blowing air in through the filters, through the hose. This is on my hip, and I have a drop leg pouch to put this in, and I can breathe. Easier than if I didn't have this on. Easier, and it smells better. And it's mustard gas proof. And Josh, now you had to wear this type of system kind of frequently in the last 2 years, not talking about what you do for a living, but what circumstances, you wrote down a couple of things here. You mentioned the chlorine attack, but why else would you need, let me mention the gas mask, the high quality filters. You got to call if you're truly interested in getting this stuff, which is really hard to get right now. And I'm a dealer with over 6-7 of these companies. Mestel, this one's Mestel from Italy. Really high-end stuff. Really high-end, hard to get. I can get it. And Mira and a few other big companies that make this stuff. The hazmat suit, okay? You need this stuff. As strange as that sounds in this day and age, it's real. So Josh, what have you learned from wearing this, and how easy is it to breathe with the PAPR? I can't believe no one's talking about the PAPR, and with all this we went through with these masks and all that over the last couple of years, you see these people wearing these silly things that do nothing, when all you gotta do is get a PAPR and a real true respirator gas mask. You can breathe better, and it really works. What can you say?
So, as far as a PAPR, as far as the full name of it, Powered Air Purifying Respirator, that's the sound you hear, the battery. So, in my opinion, I used to wear the mask without a PAPR, even with 2, sometimes 3 filters attached to it, which those masks can take. And more filters makes the breathing easier, but when you have a PAPR attached, it's significantly easier. It's the most clean, pure, fresh air you need to breathe. As for obviously, you won't walk around all the time with one. It's depending what you do and what you need. Like Tom said, you can wear it on various belts, around your hip, on your leg, attached to something like the chest rig you saw on the table here. Whatever has little Molly type of straps you can attach it to. But it makes the breathing a lot easier. There's different circumstances where you would want one. For any mostly airborne pandemic situation that we might be going through, past, present, future, and any, like Tom had mentioned something about chlorine, which this does happen. You could look in the news. A lot of chlorine factories have fires, and in my opinion, when they tell you to evacuate the town, that's the time where you should already be wearing that stuff when they're at your door telling you to evacuate. And there are train derailments that have chemicals. There could be terrorist attacks.
What about
all the way back
gas?
to all the way back to all the way back to World War One.
See,
There
they
was
need
mustard
to know
gas.
the technical, that the gas mask.
That's more the
melts.
mask, yes, not the filter with the
Correct.
mustard gas. It's the seal, the special bromobutyl rubber that's around it, or butyl
Train
rubber.
derails, truck gets attacked.
Yeah,
Who
many
knows?
situations.
Bombings of chemical plants.
Yep.
Remember that show 24? It was one of my favorite shows with Keith Sutherland. It's kind of strange. A lot of that stuff's coming true in real life. So we're living through this time right now. Thank you, Josh.
Sure.
And this is you can call 954-804-4381, and we'll set you up with a respirator, gas mask, PAPR system, and what's available at the time at the best price for you, because it changes by the hour these days. And you're also going to need body armor. You know, guys, we see what's happening over in Europe, right? We know what's happening. Every male in Ukraine is now forced to go do their duty for their country. We don't know what's going to happen here. I don't want to get into all that. But if something does happen, you want to be ready, and you want this for your whole family. So if you want a good quality body armor setup, there's so much technology that's changed in the past year or two for the better. They're lighter, they're stronger, and you see all these commercials of people shooting this stuff with 500 magnums and stuff and acting like they're going to protect it. And what they're doing is they're shooting frangible bullets at it, which is like shooting powder at it. They're not showing you the truth. So you really need to know about what you're putting on your chest and back and sides and flanks to protect yourself. And we're knowledgeable about that. And if you call, you'll see the thing on the bottom here. My phone number for the store is 954-804-4381. If you're seriously considering purchasing any of the stuff we're talking about, I really think you should get one of these shotgun. It's a bandoliers is the real name for it, because you can just, and it's leather lined on the inside. It's just gorgeous. This is at weaponseducationholsters.com. Now, of course, I just threw some stuff on the table. What else do you need? Well, you need first aid. Under this table, I have large Maxpedition bags, huge ones, filled that I've been loading up over the years. So one person, there's 4 of us in my family, 2 daughters, wife and I. So I got 4 monster setups for each one of us for first aid. Everything from tourniquets to even, look, well, I'm just doing this unscripted. I did a video on these pants. So when I wear, this is what I've been wearing now when I'm casual. I got all the different colors. And as far as first aid, okay, you got all these in the car, and I have the large monster ones down here. You need the first aid, the tourniquets. You need to go to a class and learn how to use all this stuff, by the way. You know, you're at a scene of a horrific something. You can't just, oh, I got all the goods, but I don't know how to use it. I don't know how to use a tourniquet. That's one of the most important things. So go take a little class for 90 minutes, you know, and figure it out. But my pants, I'm not going to pull these pants apart. There's so much in these pants. You know what 50% of it is? First aid. My knee pads, you know what my knee pads are? These are all quick clots in here, okay? You know what that is. Quick clots, someone gets shot, someone gets stabbed. You put that in there, it stops the bleeding. That's like the #1 thing. And I've got all my pockets filled with certain things I want. This is a separate video, but you need a good pair of, these are Katanicas. These are Katanicas, and I even have night vision in here. Night vision's something you need. I'll do a separate video on that. I got a company now, it's only $300, and well, that's a separate video for night vision, but if you're excited about it, you call 954-804-4381. Or I can go up to $7,000 for crazy thermoscopes and all that. I can get all that. But get a pair, these are Katanicas, K-I-T-A-N, what is it? K-I-T-A-N, spell it, Josh.
Katanica, K-I-T-A-N-I-C-A.
Yeah, that's it. Strange name, but they make the best, highest quality cargo type of tactical outdoor pants. I mean, superb. I did a separate video on this about a month ago. You can go back in my videos and look at it. And I've been wearing them and testing them and beating the hell out of them. And they're awesome. They're awesome. Okay, now you need a good pair of binoculars ready to go. You know, you got to think about your roof line. You got to think about a lot, about how accessible your house is to bad people. ADT is a good company to get a home security system, but don't buy it yet because I'm working on a special deal for you guys that's going to save you a lot of money with ADT. So wait, I'll do that video hopefully next week. And you need to protect your house, you know, when every window's open, when cameras and all this, that, and the other, on a small monthly fee with the highest security company in the nation, biggest name. So, but binoculars, a good flashlight. Now this one's crazy good. This is a 10,000 lumens. It's got a fan in it, made by PowerTac X10000. But I tell you, it's you know, I get the strap, shoulder strap, and you got to see at night. I like that also the ones that go across your head. These are just a couple of things, but you need a good rifle, and then you need where's the 500 mag here? I got a broken shoulder, so I got to deal with this for a while. I raced motocross your whole life in the forest, outdoor racing, and you hit too many trees after a while. It hurts. Okay, so you need a high-powered revolver. Now, the problem with the 500 is not everyone can handle the recoil. Admittedly, this is not for everybody. But a lot of people can handle the 44 Magnum. I carry the 500 Magnum. So on these big Magnum, the 500 Magnum, and as I was saying, not everyone can shoot the 500, it's not realistic. But I do want to show you how I personally carry it. Because it's a snubby, if this was a normal, even a 4-inch or 6-inch, I would certainly carry it in one of my shoulder holsters vertical. So you call my store at 954-804-4381. You go to that.com right there. But look at what I made for this. This thing is a tank of a holster to hold a tank of a gun. Zoom in close on that, Josh. And my wife's at the movies. She's not here to record, but she loves my new desk. She saw me working on this thing for the last month. It's got 14 coats of varnish on it. One of you guys told me to put the varnish on it, and thank you. But look at this thing. When I squeeze it, it doesn't close. It's hard as a freaking polymer, and it's all leather. Look, these speed loaders, no one does this. Look, they're lined on the inside, the straps. They're lined on the outside. No one does this kind of quality. The lined on the interior. This holds 4 500 Magnum speed loaders, so you can put any kind of pistol in a holster like this. And I just want to mention a big caliber, large caliber revolver is really important for what we're dealing with today, because with people that we're up against, they're not stupid. They got this stuff. That's why you need that rifle. You need a high-end pistol. You know I like the 10 millimeter. Right now this is a 1911 here in my shoulder holster, an Ivor Johnson. But I normally carry a 10 millimeter, and you want to carry a 44 Magnum, maybe a 357 Magnum, or the 500 Magnum, or a 454. You know, they make them in snubbies, all these guns now. So think about that. And you know, I just want to say to everybody, thank you for being there for me all these years. I rebuilt this whole thing so I can really start coming at you regularly now with videos. And I'm a true American patriot, and I'm going to be there for all of us. So you're going to kind of hang in this circle we're going to start to build now, as hopefully things do not get worse. I don't foresee things getting better. Unfortunately, I'm not going to give my reasons. You know the reasons. Hopefully you're smart enough as to know what to believe and what not to believe. But follow your heart. Protect your family. As strange as it is to advise people to get a gas mask, respirator, hazmat suits, you know, grab and go bandoliers for your shotgun, grab and go rifle cases with a whole bunch of mags, grab and go carriers for your mags, for your rifles. You need a good 5.56, 6.8, AK-47, things like that. One of the three, and there's others I know. You need a good rifle, good pistol, tons of ammo right now. I know it's expensive, and cash, and you need a good safe, by the way. I've done a multiple amount of safe videos, and I never speak about this. I'm one of the largest safe manufacturers in the nation. Weapons Education Safes.com. I'll start promoting that a little bit as we get this new studio set up, but we're so back ordered and it's hard to get steel. Weapons Education Safes. We got a really good sale going on right now, by the way. All handmade, that's my thing. Custom handmade. You got all this stuff. You got to have it in a huge monster 5-6 foot tall, 7 foot tall safe, 30, 40, 50 inches wide. Whatever you want. It's all handmade, custom for you, one at a time. I'm the only guy in the nation that does it. I figured out the safe industry inside and out. WeaponsEducationSafes.com. That's easy to remember, and it's easy to Google and find it in 2 seconds. So thank you, my friends. I'm praying for everybody right now. There's a lot of suffering going on, but we're gonna be all right. But I just want you to get a plan in your head and put yourself together with some friends who are like-minded like you. And what I've done is I distanced myself from people who are not like-minded like me. As I don't like to do that my whole life, it's gotten to the point where you got to draw a line in the sand when you have children and a family, and you got two columns. You're either in the asset column of human beings, or you're in the non-asset column. And if you're in the non-asset column to our country, I'm not going to be associated with you. I only want people who have a brain, who understand what they're seeing online and what they're seeing in the news, and they know how to calculate what's real and what's not. I only want to associate myself with a circle of people like that. And stay with the channel. We'll build up a nice circle. We already do. Okay, my name is Tom. I said enough. Thank you for listening to me. 954-804-4381. Call my store. I can get anything. I don't sell guns. I tell you that. I don't sell ammunition. But I can pretty much get anything, pretty much that's leather and safes and body armor, hazmat suits, and these gadgets, flashlights, the highest quality in the nation. Thank you, my friends. 954-804-4381, and God bless. God bless the world right now. We need it. And hold on to your Bible. Bye-bye.